The reigning, defending Bundesliga champions want Cameron Carter-Vickers. Welcome back to Fog Football. And no, it's not Bayern Munich. It's Bayer Leverkusen. Managed, of course, by Xabi Alonso. And I tell you what, for free, this would be a decent deal for the German giants, Bayer Leverkusen. Because I tell you what, Carter-Vickers is a good defender. And I, for one, would welcome it. Not that Cameron Carter-Vickers leaving Celtic's going to miraculously turn Rangers around, but yeah, he's the best defender in the league, central defender in the league. Not many people can honestly tell you otherwise, because I think you'd just be straight up lying to suggest that he ain't. I think the difference when he's not in the Celtic centre-back partnerships is immense. He's been the best centre-back since he graced these shores not too long ago, but Bayer Leverkusen, obviously not the greatest start to their season. I mean, again, I think you've got to take the Bundesliga with a pinch of salt, if we're being brutally honest with Bayer Leverkusen, right? Because, yeah, they're not sitting top of it, but are they really supposed to be sitting top of the Bundesliga? Last season was just phenomenal, man. Undefeated. And then they could have went the whole season undefeated if they just beat Atlanta. I think most of us want them to do that. But Carter-Vickers, right? He's 26. He will be 27 literally in 3 days' time. So happy birthday to Cameron Carter-Vickers. Hopefully he has a few too many drinks and can't make the game on the second. Anyway, of course, he's from United States of America. Now, according to Transfer Market, alright, Transfer Market is putting Cameron Carter-Vickers, right, at a whopping 14 million. Would Celtic get 14 million for Cameron Carter-Vickers? I'm not convinced they would get 14 million for him, if I'm being honest. Is he worth that? Yes, they got him for 8. That was from Spurs, though. Here, they could easily get a fee like that, and 27 for a centre-back is by no means old. I'd actually argue 27 for a centre-back's quite young, almost in like today's market, because we're seeing people go. I mean, I think Carter-Vickers has probably got at least another decade of playing at, this sort of level, and hell, if he moves to Leverkusen, obviously Bundesliga is better than our league. I don't really need to explain that. That is straight going up, so that's fantastic for Carter-Vickers. I'm out walking the dog, right, and cards on the table, folks. I've literally already wrapped up this video. I spent so much time there talking about Bayer Leverkusen's like standings in the Bundesliga and where they sit in the Champions League, which is just absolutely mental. So I don't understand why my voice recorder's just absolutely died on me. But to reiterate, they sit 4th in the Champions League. They sit 2nd in the Bundesliga, not far behind Bayern Munich. But the problem is, for me, I can definitely see why Celtic fans would be pissed off about players going to the likes of Brighton, Rodgers going to the likes of Leicester. But I think when a player like Carter-Vickers, he's been at Celtic for a bunch of years, he's done the whole stay for Champions League football thing, they're now going to probably get through to the knockout stages. That's as good as it's going to get for Celtic. You won everything domestically, he's done all that. You can understand why those players would want to go to Bayer Leverkusen. The chance of winning the Bundesliga, the German Cup, and competing, like a real chance for winning the Champions League, because yeah, Celtic are doing good this season, but they're never, in today's day and age, going to win the Champions League, right? And that's not being bitter, that's just reality. My team can't get into the Champions League, so before anyone says, oh, well, there you go, my team's pish, right? Happily fucking accept that. It's ruined my Christmas. Anyway, it is what it is. Back to a transfer fee, I guess, because I've honestly no idea how much it cut out of the FID. How much would you want for Carter-Vickers? 20 million? Are you for a guy that's injury prone? I think there wouldn't be too many complaints if you signed a guy, if you sold a guy that's injury prone for 20 million. Bill, best defender in the league, all that good stuff, right? He absolutely is. I'm not going to take that away for Carter-Vickers, right? But realistically, selling Carter-Vickers, it is massively going to weaken Celtic, but it's not massively going to weaken Celtic domestically. It's not. It is for the Champions League. So, again, Celtic are in really no position to actually sell players. They don't need to. And I guess that's a luxury they've got. It's like Rangers. We're hearing talk about Igamani. And it's like, if a big, serious bid comes in for him, Rangers just have to take him. Celtic have now got a luxury where if there is bids in this January transfer window, like 25 million for Nicholas Kuhn, 18 million for Carter-Vickers, 15 for Atati, 14 for Kyogo. I'm just making these up, by the way. They don't actually need to accept them, so they're in a very good place. But Leverkusen are also in a very good place, better league, more chance to win the Champions League. Could you really blame Carter-Vickers? No, but I mean, see if I was I guess it's about ambition, right? Because you do want to go to the top 5 league, right, and all that stuff. But if I was Carter-Vickers, I think like buying Leverkusen makes sense for O'Reilly. I thought like Atletico Madrid made sense, but you know, Rangers and Celtic, massive football clubs, and considering the way it looks like it's going, if I was playing for Celtic, which I'm not, so let's just theoretically say I was playing for Rangers and Rangers were dominating the way Celtic were, oh god, oh, could orgasm at the thought of that, but it's not going to happen. Brilliant. I would definitely know I'm a Rangers fan. So, like, Carter-Vickers, like, no idea who he supports it, but he didn't grow up a Celtic fan. But the point is, you've got guys here that could literally stay for the next 10 years at Celtic and wipe the floor, man, with trophies. But again, it's all about that ambition, isn't it, guys, and what they want to do. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Hopefully this video was half redeemed, because I can't believe it cut out. I was proud of the video, but January transfer window's around the corner. These vids are going to come through thick and fast. Hopefully it's an action-packed window. I don't like boring transfer windows. I like talking about them. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.